All right, welcome to the card. I'll tell you everything you need to know about the tie between the New Orleans Saints and Jacksonville Jaguars in preseason game 2. Number one, I think the biggest thing we got to talk about here is Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler did everything that he needed to do to make sure that there was no one ready to close the book on the quarterback competition, leading that 2-minute drive at the end. I think that the Saints are going to want to see a third game. They'll kind of chalk up each of these first 2 preseason games 1-1 to Shough and Rattler in that order. But I think you're probably going to see a third game here. But I just thought that the late game heroics from Spencer Rattler was one of those things that he absolutely needed to show, and did a really good job showing that. The second thing that I want to point out is that the New Orleans Saints aren't projected to win a lot of games, not expected to win a lot of games in 2025, but that doesn't mean that they won't be a fun team to watch. And one of the things that I think makes them a little bit more fun than they have been in a little while is sort of the youth movement that this team took on, not just from having the youngest head coach in the NFL, but even the young players. Think about the players that made the biggest plays today. Second-year guys in quarterback Spencer Rattler, linebacker Jalen Ford with the interception, wide receiver Mason Tipton, who again lit things up. Think about the rookies, right? Jonas Sanker gets the interception at the end that actually could have put the Saints in position to kick a field goal for the win at the end of the game. And then you even had rookie defensive tackle Vernon Broughton, who came up with the fumble recovery for another takeaway. No sacks on Spencer Rattler, stuff like that. And Torricelli Simpkins, the rookie center, looks like the best backup center the Saints have had in their room in a really, really long time. And so with all of that taken into consideration, this team might not win a lot of games in 2025, but they can still be a ton of fun. And I think we're starting to see that, and a lot of it comes down to the chemistry and the camaraderie of them. And so I think that this was a very, very fun ending to the game. It wasn't a full fun 60 minutes, of course, but a very fun ending to the game that I think could be a precursor for how fun this 2025 New Orleans Saints season can be if they make the right decisions going ahead. We'll have more for you over on Locked On Saints. Back at practice on Tuesday after the Monday day off, where we'll walk to the car and I'll tell you all about it.